Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios. Today we're going to talk about the 4 amazing qualities of the alpha male. You walk into a room and you notice a man standing in the center. He's well dressed and tall, his broad shoulders are impossible to hide. He speaks with confidence and the crowd near him hangs on his every word. He effortlessly commands attention and respect through his mere presence, and he bows to no one. This is the alpha male, or should I say Chad. Men want to be him and women want to be with him. But what are the elusive qualities that alpha males possess? Can you get them? Here's something people don't tell you. Alpha males are made, not born. Embody the qualities of an alpha and congratulations. Nothing more is required in order to sleep with as many women as you like. You will, however, need some relationship management to reduce potential drama. Here we go. Enjoying my content? Check out my blog at heliosblog.com. On YouTube, you can support me by liking and subscribing. I'm also on Spotify if you'd prefer a podcast. If you're interested in my books, The Strategist's Guide to Seduction and Quotes to Live By, they're available on Amazon. In addition, you can follow me on Patreon at the Helios blog for exclusive content. On with the show. The 4 qualities that alpha males possess: physical attractiveness, game, outcome independence, and confidence. Every man has each of these qualities to some degree, but they're not as well developed as they are in the traditional alpha male. Your job is to build each of these qualities in yourself so that you too may join the elusive top 20% of masculinity. Let's talk a little bit about each one, shall we? Physical attractiveness. All alpha males are at least somewhat physically attractive. Usually they're tall, but not always. I'll not lie to you, if you're under 5'10" as a male in any Western country, you're going to struggle with height. You're going to have to work even harder than a taller man to have the results they have. Life is unfair. Deal with it. Physical attractiveness is extremely important and you to do so, and if you want to embody the qualities of an alpha male, it's an absolute necessity for you to work on your physical attractiveness. So here are some things to work on. There's clothing choice and style. You should be well dressed at all times and have a suitable style for your height and build. Pick a style and stick with it. Many blogs on Pinterest have amazing pictures of styles you can go for. Try any of those that you think may suit you. Muscle mass. You must have above average muscle mass for your country. This means that you need to beat out at least 80% of the male population in your country. To do this is relatively simple, but not easy. It requires constant effort in the gym or in a martial arts or boxing dojo of your choice. Luckily for you, the Western world is in a state of decay and most men are trash. They are easily beaten if you put in the effort. It needs to be constant effort, however, and heavy. I would recommend at least 4 times per week. If you've never lifted weights before, try strong lifts 5x5. The compound exercises there will help you make gains very quickly, and you'll see improvement and results within a few months. You should either lift weights or train martial arts a minimum of 4 times per week. It should be so intense that you can barely move when you're done. Fighting ability. I believe that every alpha should know how to fight. This means that you need to train in some sort of martial art. The confidence that this will give you is enormous and will change your life in incredible ways. Try Muay Thai, Filipino martial arts, traditional Western boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or Greco-Roman wrestling. I could also put rugby in this category, even though rugby is technically a sport. You should either lift weights or train martial arts a minimum of 4 times per week. It should be so intense that you can barely move when you're done. You need to join a good class or gym to get this in the case of martial arts. Grooming. Don't try to grow facial hair you don't have. Clean up your beard and hair. Use products depending on your hair type. If you're balding, shave your head. Jason Statham is extremely attractive and he's balding. Smell. Buy cologne that works with your sweat. Try a few different kinds and see how women react to your smell. If you get complimented by the woman you want to and actually are sleeping with, it's a good sign. Controlling your food consumption and quality. Want to be an effective seducer well into middle or even old age? The only way to do that is with both constant good exercise and nutrition. You don't want to be dying preemptively just because you couldn't control the crap you were putting in your mouth. Believe me when I tell you that if you do all the things in the attractiveness category, you're going to get laid like you wouldn't believe with very little effort. Of course, you still need game. So here is game. Physical attractiveness gets your foot in the door, but game slams it open, throws the woman on the bed, and makes her body contort in ecstasy. Game is the essence of seduction. Game is water in the desert. Many of you struggle now. Know this. Once you know game, you'll struggle far less. It's almost impossible to describe how much less the struggle is once you understand game. Game is the ability to know women so well that you act instinctively and confidently in a manner that leads you to sex. Your actions are based on your knowledge and experience of womankind. With game, you know how women work, and women will tell you that you just get it. Game involves 4 key things: speaking girl or womanese, or at least understanding it. Many women speak in such a way as to be evasive. Their true motives and motivations are almost always hidden. They speak to gain power and hide from attack. Sound different from the way men speak? Oh, you bet. A good rule of thumb is to always add right now to what a woman is saying. Also, you should watch their actions and not their words. Many women will say that they want one thing only to act in a completely contrary way later. Their actions are the only reliable indicator of anything. Explaining this in more detail will require an entire post. Frame. Frame is the way you see the world. You're to hold on to this no matter what anyone says or does to attack it. Many women will purposely attack your worldview just to see if it crumbles. If it does, you're gone. You're not an alpha if your worldview can be easily swayed by some little words. A good frame to have is one of non-judgment. You don't care if a girl has a large sexual past or if she wants to sleep with multiple men. Another good frame to have is a non-needy sexual frame. This means that you acknowledge that you're an intensely sexual being, but you don't need sex from any individual girl. You don't break frame even if she leaves you. Someone will leave you just to see if you chase. If you chase, they never come back. I know it's messed up. Passing shit tests. Many women will purposely try to get you off balance with their words or their actions just to see how you react. If you ever become needy or chase or show needless anger, you're gone. An alpha doesn't get swayed by dumb words. When you're swayed, and when you aren't swayed, rather, attraction increases. Sexual ability and sexual confidence. Once you actually have a girl in a one-on-one situation, you're isolated because of your excellent logistics. Can you seal the deal with confidence? Can you sleep with a girl like it's your last day on earth? Do you make her orgasm every time you have sex? Obviously, women will keep coming back for more if they enjoy you sexually. Double that if you're also attractive on top of being sexually capable. That's the stuff dreams are made of. Game is probably the most important skill on this list. If you don't meet women's benchmark for physical attractiveness, however, you'll never get the chance to use it. Keep that in mind. Outcome independence. Outcome independence is not giving a damn one way or another. Outcome independence means you embody this idea. If there is one, there is more than one. This means that you don't care about being rejected by that one girl. You know there are 100 more around the corner. You don't care if one of your friends or benefits stops seeing you, you have 2 more waiting in the wings. You understand that all relationships are temporary and you don't try to force someone to stay with you. You have such a full and busy life that it doesn't matter really what happens with that one girl or that one situation. You have the skill set to get more and you don't worry about the loss of any individual. When you have outcome independence mastered, you have an aura about you that's irresistible. No individual can shake you and no person can control you. You're truly free when you have true outcome independence. When you are truly outcome independent, women will flock to you like moths to a flame. They'll not understand why they're so attracted even though you don't do everything they want. Sometimes your actions even hurt them emotionally since you aren't kissing their ass every second, but they return and you don't care when they do, or even if they do, since you have options. Options are power. Confidence. What do all women say they want? They all say they want a confident man. And this one is an actual truism. Somehow, even though many women say it, a lot of things that some women say are in fact deliberate lies. Ultimately, if you don't believe in yourself, no one will. Confidence is believing in yourself, and you must truly believe with all your heart that you're a strong, powerful man. Don't believe it? Try doing all the things above and see how you feel about yourself. Personally, once I started developing every aspect of myself and seeing how much better I became than the NPCs around me, confidence, even arrogance, was easy. You're fully capable of achieving all these things. It is just not done for free. These things take work, effort, dedication, struggle, and grit. Even attempting to improve one of these categories will make you more of an alpha, as you struggle through the reality of the difficulties of life. Confidence and determination to succeed are incredibly important in your life. Life is hard, but you must be determined to succeed regardless. Persevere and success will come. You can display confidence by being the best version of yourself and holding true to that, even if people try to tear you down. Making jokes when people try to tear you down is also a display of confidence. As you begin your journey of improvement, the crabs in a bucket types around you will try to pull you down. When you hold firm in the face of this, you're a confident man indeed. Conclusion. Remember the 4 qualities of the alpha male: physical attractiveness, game, outcome independence, and confidence. Work on yourself to embody these qualities as best you can. Success is inevitable if you have these qualities. Work hard.